when someone says, um, mindfulness practitioners are not interested in social justice, you can remember this conversation. Right? That's obviously not true. Um, and also when people say that that it is whether there are people who are mindfulness practitioners and teachers who are interested in social justice, um, it doesn't matter because mindfulness comes out of a tradition that is not about social justice, and that's also not true, right? And so what I want to do today is just kind of do a little myth busting around that. And then we're going to take a break after I do some myth busting. Okay. Now, this may matter to you, may not matter to you. But from my perspective, not a perspective that everyone needs to share, but from my perspective, having been introduced to mindfulness, the concept of mindfulness and its practices in Buddhist traditions, in particular, the tradition of Thich Nhat Hanh, also known as the Plum Village tradition, Soto Zen, through the Zen Hospice Project, where I was a volunteer, and also Spirit Rock Meditation Center, where I engaged in retreats and so on. The combination of those three things were like my introduction to mindfulness. So when I think about ethics, and I think it was Eugenio who talked about the importance of ethics, what is the point of being aware if you're just going to be aware of the intention around hurting other people? You know, what's the intention or what's the value of being aware if you're just aware of the ways you hurt yourself and you have nothing else following that? Or the ways that we are aware of, let's say, our narcissism, and we just, will continue to be narcissists. Ethics is part and parcel of the mindfulness teachings, and came out of, one might say, might even came out of a necessity for well-being.